Hey guys, welcome back to Just Our Tip Tuesday. All right, well, our video did not actually post last night on our Macros Monday.
It wouldn't rotate, so this is gonna be a horrible experience for you guys. So we're doing.
We're doing a new one, but the great thing is we had a question that came from one of our members that they wanted to put in the jar, and they said, hey, can we put this in the jar? And we thought, what a great post that we could do today, because it actually kind of went with yesterday's.
Yep.
So we're actually combining our Macros Monday and our Just Our Tip Tuesday, so it actually worked out today.
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect.
Good.
So, and this would be, the question was like, what do you think are the best methods of fat loss? Well, we get this question often, especially before nutrition challenges or in the midst of nutrition challenges, or for those people that are just coming up and trying to get some help with their nutrition as a whole. So, we have two different ways we're going to go about this. I'm going to talk about the way that you find on the internet, so according to the internet, if you will, and he's going to be going according to the actual science.
I am the smart one.
The smart
As
one.
per usual. Shots fired.
Okay, so according to the internet, here's number one way of actually getting your fat loss done faster. Okay, number one, drinking that magic detox tea or juice cleanses. So,
Gotta love the juice cleanse. Probably the best thing ever when you get on like that bloggers, site. I went on this 21-day detox and quiet. Here's what science says. You need to be in the right caloric deficit to lose body fat, all right? That's the law of thermodynamics. You can look that up if you don't know what that means. But basically what it means, in essence, for us in this conversation is you need to expend more energy than you consume.
Right.
That's it.
very simple. So, number two, never-ending ab workouts. We see that all the time. Not that core is not important. Core is actually very important, and especially when you're doing like CrossFit, we do a core to extremity. That's what our workout is. That's the workout regime. But never-ending ab workouts at home. You buy those videos, and all you're doing is just ab workout over ab workout over ab workout. Guess what? That's not the way to do it.
Nope. What you need to do, guys, is practice strength training, all right? Things like CrossFit, weightlifting, pieces like that, 3 to 5 times per week, all right? Keep it varied up. That's why we program the way that we do to keep it that way. And that is going to help you burn the right amount of calories and put your body through the right amount of strain to get you to burn fat at the fastest rate that you can.
Yeah. Number three, these fad and crash diets. They don't work. So you might hear something at work like, oh, Susie's on this new diet now, or Billy tried this and it worked for him. Doesn't always work. These cookie cutter things don't work for everybody. So that's not, according to the internet, don't listen to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you really want to focus on, guys, is quality foods and vegetables. So this is things like shopping the perimeter of the grocery store, looking for things like sweet potatoes and complex carbohydrates like that. Quinoa, whole grains. You're looking for all the vegetables in the world. People talk about superfoods all the time. You want a superfood? Go to the produce section and look around. Everything in there is chock full of micronutrients. You want to have lean proteins, things like chicken breast and lean red meats. And if you're vegan, things like tofu. If you're vegetarian, you can include things like eggs. These are all great protein options for you, as well as using some supplementation, protein powders, things like that, to help get your protein where it needs to be. And then, of course, our healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts and seeds, things like that. So focus on that, not focusing on fat diets.
Number four, my fave, wrapping your stomach in a body wrap. Now here's the thing.
Wear a corset.
Yeah, exactly. So when we've had people that have come through the door that wear those things that they feel like the heat is going to help generate a fat loss, something magical happening there around the stomach where it's just all of a sudden you leave here and you've lost 10 pounds. It doesn't work that way. Mm-hmm. So what the right way is
what you want to do is be patient with this, guys, and consistent. All right. So the number one focus with any sort of nutrition plan, whether your goal is weight gain or weight loss, fat loss, is to be consistent with it. All right. And you have to let it take its time. All right. You really cannot go on these crash things. Try, if I wrap my stomach, it'll go faster. You need to be patient and consistent with your efforts.
Yeah. And last but not least are relying on supplements. That would be some kind of a magic fat loss pill, or in terms of supplements, we do recommend with a healthy diet taking in some protein, and even carbohydrates, so some dextrose and whatnot. But in terms of those fat loss pills, don't do something like that. So
not gonna help you guys. Like, what you want to do is mix up your workouts, include some cardio, not never-ending cardio sessions, some strength and conditioning, and let that be the thing that guides your body towards fat loss.
Yeah. Well, good. So we were actually pretty lucky to have that question today because it actually
Perfectly.
worked out perfect with our Macros Monday. So we thought we'd combine the two. So as always, if you have a question or comment for us, you can take your question and put it here in the jar at the box, or you can post in the comment section below the video. Otherwise, we'll come to you next week with another tip. Just Start Tip Tuesday. Have a good week. Take care. Happy Election Day. Bye bye.